Hello, hello, my beautiful Pisces, my mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea. This is your daily vibe message for the weekend, and that's December the 20th and the 21st. Getting down to the last wire for Christmas soon. Let's see what we have for the weekend. What's in store for us? Let's see. All right. Coming in with our first card, we've been given the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles, the Judgment card, and the Strength card. We have the Hangman, and we have the beautiful Ten of Cups. We have the Seven of Cups, and our final card is the Eight of Wands. So let's see what we have. Let's pull an angel card number. Let's see what we have here for an angel card number as well. 1313. Wow, interesting. And we'll pull another card as well. No, that's not what they told me to get. Sorry about this, guys, but I'm looking for another deck because they want me to use a specific deck. All right. That is Surrender deck. They're telling me the Surrender deck. Okay, let's see what we have here for the Surrender deck. All right. Surrender to what? Fear of change. Okay. Wow. All right, let's see what we have here. Sorry about that, guys, but I always listen to what Spirit tells me. So our angel card number is 1313, 1313. This is broken down into a single digit, number 8. Number 8 is a huge manifesting number if you're wanting to manifest on material things in your life like money. But this is a card of justice, and it says change, rebellion, guidance, justice, truth, character, and love. Get ready for the good things you've been hoping for. You were born for a higher calling. Put your energy into going towards your ambitions, and the universe will align itself to provide you with the right people, circumstances, and resources to make things happen. So all the work that you've been putting in and your investment you've been putting into something, a goal or something you're working towards, Pisces are telling you now you're going to see the return and reward for it coming in. Now, your surrender message is surrender to the fear of change. The universe is reminding you that you are cared for always. Whether you're afraid of a change in your job, your health, or a relationship, or if you fear aging or death, repeat the affirmation, I have faith that all is well. So you've heard me say this, what we think, we attract, we become. So let's keep our thoughts positive. Now, the card that you do have, speaking of positive, we end up with the card, the Coffin. But the Coffin is the end. It points to the end of something, the end of a disease, a goodbye, and a letting go, which is currently inevitable. Transformation and change are in the forecast. So don't be afraid of change, right? So this is about a new beginning. It is a good time to bring something to an end and bring a closure to something, moving forward to a new beginning. Don't procrastinate about important things too often and regret this later. How many opportunities have already dissolved in our life right now? That is not, this is a card that says we need to have secure and positive thoughts. That is not what one is supposed to do. Think about negative things. So we need to be positive. Coming in with that, we've been given the Page of Wands and the Eight of Pentacles. So a good opportunity presents itself that's going to give us the freedom to basically move in a new direction. Pages bring us messages, and this one is a message of being able to go after our goals, to pursue them, not to sit back and wait. This is a message of moving towards a new beginning and a new hobby, a new endeavor, a new goal that we have. The Eight of Pentacles says we're paying attention to details, working hard on our goals, and maybe this is your job. You could be learning a hands-on new technique or something new you want to add to your resume or your website. Pisces, this is the card that says stay focused on your goals. You have great things to accomplish and great things to show the powers that be who you are and what you're made of. This is beautiful. Okay, coming in with our next card, we have the card Crossroads. And this is This is a Letterman deck that I'm working with right now that you haven't seen me work with for a long time. And it is an interesting deck. So be patient with me as I try to figure out what this particular meaning means. And I've got a good idea. So crossroads means you're at a point in your life where you're thinking about which direction do I go, right? Basically, that's pretty self-explanatory. But it's decisions or a choice that has to be made, and there are several options. It indicates a turning point in our life and shows openness to stay open to new possibilities. This can also be linked to the number 2 because it is a 22. Number 2 or higher. There are at least 2 things to consider, and there could be several other possibilities. We're searching for alternatives, and we're taking different perspectives. And the paths may intersect, also finding mutual ways, showing tolerance, trying new ways, deciding on something new or different, letting go of something or someone. A change of heart, trusting ourselves. We have to make a decision and not withhold. And we shouldn't wait any longer. We're going to speak our truth, and we're searching for alternatives. The worst choice is not to make a choice. If we do not make the decision, someone else will make it for us, which will not necessarily be to our advantage. In the horizontal, you often find the cards in hand that show you direction and where a path opens. So this is a cross card. And they're saying when it is in the center, and this is a cross card, this is in the center of this reading, ironic as it is. Now, it comes in with the Judgment card, and it comes in with the Strength card. So we're going to get a second chance at something. This is a new beginning. This is moving towards a new goal. Something here, a judgment call's been made, and we're moving on. This is a card of second chances and being grateful and giving blessings for that new beginning. The Strength card is standing in our strength, allowing ourselves to be open to new opportunities and being tolerant, compassionate, understanding, and also patient. Let's not lose ourselves in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things we can't take back when we're communicating. This card says that it's easier to catch bees with honey than it is with vinegar. Think about that when you're dealing with people and you're communicating with people. So our next card is the card of the rods, and it's an interesting card. It is a card that says, we could be hard on ourselves. Maybe we're beating ourselves up about something, and we need to lessen that and be easier on ourselves. It is a card of dispute and communication and discussion and arguments and conversation and negotiations or interference. It also may point to our own mistakes. The dispute card, this is a dispute card, okay? And we should release our communication skills without being caught up in our emotions. Listen and learn. Be patient. We're moving away from maybe digital media to bring personal and private conversations into play. We give too much of our time texting. We need to actually be able to speak and hear each other and share those emotions with each other. Okay, back to the foreground, because text messages and short bits of information alone do not provide the background and the picture of the situation as a whole. So let's be open, let's connect, let's communicate on a personal level this weekend. Talk to people and see how they feel. Coming in with that, we have the Hangman and the 10 of Cups. Things could be taking their time. You might feel as though you're hanging in limbo, but you need to be looking at things from a different perspective and all angles. She's hanging upside down, and she sees the world differently because of it. Once you receive the information that you need, you'll be able to hit the ground running and going towards your goals you're planning. The 10 of Cups, happy ever after, happiness in home life, relationships, making amends with your family and friends and children. This is a card that says after every storm, we know the sun's going to shine. And if we get gifted with that rainbow, we always think of that pot of gold. And that could come in the form of time, effort, support, love, and maybe even money. Coming in at the end of the week, we've been given the card, the Key. And the key represents us having the power to go after what we want and seek out the help we need, the information we need, the guidance that we need, right? So this is a card that says we have the ability to do this ourselves, okay? It's a security, and it's a security to success and fulfillment, or something happens with certainty, okay? we are now able to go towards our goals. We hold the key to do that. Coming in with that, we have the Seven of Cups and we have the Eight of Wands. Feels like I had two cards there, but I don't. They're getting very worn. I should put that on my Christmas list for Amazon. I need a new deck. Anyway, this card, Seven of Cups, is maybe being overwhelmed by all the choices and decisions, especially at this time we're having to make. It's a busy time for all of us, trying to fit in everything that we can, schedule everything we can, get everything done. But take your time. Everything that glitters isn't gold. If it looks too good to be true, don't accept it. Don't take it. This is a card of picking and choosing and making wise and mindful choices that will benefit you in the long run and for a long time. Eight of Wands says get ready. I mean, I just said we were busy, but this is a really big card of being busy. If you thought you were hanging in limbo, you're not anymore. This is a card of wearing a lot of hats, doing a lot of things. Make sure you're conscientious about time management. Write down things on a list, prioritize them. This is a card also of maybe some of you booking a flight. They're flying rods, and they can be the cards of Cupid, feeling the love. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces, this is our daily vibe, messages from our guides for the weekend. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful weekend. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. But before I close out, I almost forgot. Oh my goodness. We have additional cards here. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Let's see what we have here for additional information. Almost chipped us. We've got happiness. We'll take it. We've got confidence. We're standing in it. We've got rewards. Yes, and we've got choices. What's on the bottom? Truth. Truth is going to come out. Wow. Okay, so there's happiness coming in. We're standing in our confidence. We are going to see rewards for our hard work and efforts that we're putting out there. And I had said there are a lot of choices we have to make. We're going to see the truth in a situation. Let's not fear anything. Let's step forward and realize this is a really good, productive, positive weekend. Well, again, always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Pisces.